Thinking of launching your own course? Maybe to sell or as a portfolio piece? Well, there are 6 steps that I highly recommend you take first. These are based on the design thinking methodology that my team at Oppida and I use to build programs and courses. Hi, Bianca Raby here, CEO of Oppida, a digital education agency that specialises in raising the bar of online education through learning design. A few years ago, I realised the short course market was being heavily influenced by solopreneurs. So I started thinking about how Oppida could help them design better short courses. This video runs through the 6 steps we developed for all course designers and learning designers. It's our process, articulated as simply as possible, really. Build the right thing in the right way by clearly identifying your customer and then understanding what your learner needs from the experience. By far the most important step, especially if your customers are different from your learners. For example, maybe you are building professional development for teachers, but will be actually selling to a tech platform or education department. In this instance, you must design to the nuanced promises that you made both parties. So to the teachers, it must be engaging and bite-sized. For the buyer, it must be versatile, accessible, and responsive on devices. Build a solid foundation for your course to blossom by using blueprint templates. The first thing I do once I have a solid idea for a course is to start writing the course overview. This can also be called a blueprint. It's where you think about the why the world needs the course and what the learners will experience and achieve. This is where you write learning outcomes, think about the assessment needed, and you sketch out the learning modules. Set yourself up to actually launch by adopting solid project management strategies. Remember that old saying, failing to plan is planning to fail? I know firsthand how badly a course development can run without solid project management. There are so many moving parts, so take time at the beginning to set yourself up for success. You won't regret it. Check out my video here on how to manage an e-learning project for more information. Make sure your course isn't just a passive, linear, disengaging experience that your learners run away from by making sure you design the learning. If you're at the beginning of your learning design journey, the most basic questions you can ask yourself to improve your design skills is, what is the best way to teach this idea? And how do I like learning online? What's the difference between learning design and instructional design, you may ask? Well, check out my somewhat controversial take on it here. Embrace the power of storyboarding to develop all the learning assets needed for your course journey. What's a storyboard, I hear you ask? Well, it's a collaborative, live document LDs use to write the course. See this example from a recent course I built with the Oppida team. It will be designed to reflect the LMS or platform that you are building into. Complete with calls to actions, quotes, interactivity, instructions, it is the single source of truth for the course. Efficiently and accurately publish the course, conducting UAT and then launching to learners. If you storyboard right, this step is a breeze. Make sure to batch your publishing though. You will get efficiencies of time and also be able to troubleshoot earlier. In this stage, you also need to do some user acceptance testing, UAT for short. This will give you great feedback and often result in some small tweaks. Was this simple process helpful? There are so many elements to each of these steps. However, this is a brief insight into how LDs think. So please drop me any comments below. If you've enjoyed this video, please be sure to click like, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell to be notified of new videos. Also check out this super fun vid I did on my transition to an on-camera teacher. I think this is one of my quirkier ones. Please also join Oppida's Learning Design Rocks community to meet and network with other teachers and LDs. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay awesome.